I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? Okay, today I want to share with you what I would call a healing way. You see, in star magic, we don't run a system. There is no method. We simply play with energy. And when you play with energy and you work outside a systematic model, you open yourself up to an infinite sea of possibility. When you work inside a rigid, structured, systematic or healing modality, you limit yourself to the confines and the structures of that system. Whenever we start off a healing session with star magic, we say, please show me something I don't know to help me facilitate the healing of this incredible human being. And when you ask that question, please show me something I don't know, you're opening yourself up to an infinite sea of possibility. You're not in that kind of confined and structured, rigid model. Having to put your hands here or do this or work with this energy center. Everything's free flowing. Now, within our kind of way of healing, we have certain elements that we can chuck into the mix to catalyze or trigger responses from the human being that we're working with. And one of those things is called stars, love, and earth. And I'm going to share this healing way with you right now. It's so simple, yet so profound. What I'm going to do over the next days is share with you some other healing ways that you can stack and blend with stars, love, and earth to get even more powerful results. But today, I want you to work with this, which is simple. Get your head around it, practice it, feel the energy, and then tomorrow I'm going to chuck something else into the mix and share it with you. Now, when we work with souls, humans, within star magic, we very rarely work, in person. We train people to work at distance. When you can work at distance, you've got a whole international marketplace. You're not limited to the confines of your city, your town, where it is that you grew up, wherever it is that you live. You've got a whole big wide world out there. And there's no time, distance, and measurement in the quantum field. So whether someone's in America or Belgium or Australia, it doesn't matter. There is no time, distance, or measurement. And consciousness itself travels at the speed of light squared. Very, very fast. 34.7 billion miles per second. So before you even think or set that intention to connect with another human being, your energy's already in their space. The work's already taking place. Healing's a beautiful thing. Now, with stars, love, and earth, we use a hologram. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to bring up a hologram of whoever it is that you're going to work on. Let's say the soul that you're going to work on's name is Brian, and Brian lives in Canada. What you're going to do is you're going to bring up a hologram of Brian. Now, a hologram, in my consciousness, would be this empty body. So I'd see a body with arms and legs. I'd see a head. There'd be no features. It would just be like an empty, holographic model of a body. If you're one of these human beings that doesn't see very well, what you could do is you could get your finger and you could draw the outline of a body in the empty space, like a chalk line when someone's been murdered on the street. Okay, the police come around and they put that white mark and they mark where the human being died. You could just use your finger and create something like that out of light. White light, blue light, it doesn't matter. You could get an object. You could get a teddy bear. A teddy bear has a head, arms, legs, feet, hands, just like a human. So the teddy bear in your space could be the hologram of the human you're going to work on. Now, you could use a cup. You could use a phone. You could use a lampshade. You could use a chair. You could use a tree. It doesn't matter. This is the fun of playing in the quantum field. Whatever it is that you decide is going to be the human being you're going to work on, that becomes what you've decided. And all you've got to do is see or feel whatever it is in your space that you want to entangle, and you say, this is the hologram of, this is the hologram of, this is the hologram of. Say their name 3 times. This is the hologram of Brian. This is the hologram of Brian. This is the hologram of Brian. And by stating that and intending that, whatever you do to whatever is in your space, whether it's an empty hologram, whether it's a teddy bear, whether it's a lampshade, whatever you do to that energetically is going to happen to Brian lying on his bed or on his sofa in Canada or wherever he is at the time. So you create this hologram. Now what I want you to do is to connect to Mother Earth's heart. Down in the center of Mother Earth, she has a heart, a Merkaba field. Okay, 2 tetrahedrons. The top one is electric green, the bottom one is platinum. What you're going to do is set an intention to connect to that platinum frequency in the bottom tetrahedron, the female tetrahedron, the magnetic tetrahedron. And you're going to see and feel that platinum light flowing up through the rocks and the minerals, up through the surface of the planet, up through the hologram of whoever it is that you're working with, Brian in this case, up into his heart. Once that's set up, you're then going to connect to the star Sirius. And you don't need to know where Sirius is, the dog star in space. Set your intention. Sirius is everywhere, because really there's no distance, there's no measurement in the quantum field, right? Everything's in the same space at the same time. So you connect to Sirius. In this case, you can see Sirius or feel Sirius right up above your client's hologram. And you see an electric pink light come down through the crown of your hologram or your client's hologram and into Brian's heart or into your client's heart. The platinum and the electric pink frequencies merge in the heart space of whoever you're working on. Now, the next part's important. You want to make sure that the hologram is facing away from you. You can do this at this point. You can turn it around, or you can set it up at the start with the face, the front of the hologram away from you. Then you're going to open your heart, and you're going to see the light from your heart flow in through the back of the hologram. A vortex is going to spin naturally. You don't have to do anything. A vortex is going to spin in the hologram of your client. Light codes will start to flow from Sirius up from Mother Earth and out from your heart. And these 3 frequencies together are going to catalyze massive change. Remember, energy, light is intelligent. You haven't got to tell it what to do. It's naturally going to know what to do. It's going to know what Brian needs before Brian knows himself. It's going to know what Brian needs before Brian tells you. Now, in this case, before you go into the healing, I'm sure Brian will have said, listen, Jerry, or listen, Emma, or whoever you are, I want the healing session because of this particular reason. Now, in your consciousness, you already know, because Brian's told you what needs to take place. You don't need to know how it's going to happen. You just need to have that awareness. The light, the intelligence coming from Sirius, up from Mother Earth, out from your heart, knows this. So the healing is going to start to manifest. The work will take place in the hologram, in the quantum field, and everything that happens to the hologram will be happening to Brian in real time. Now, you can hold this space for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time, okay? 5, 6, 7 minutes max, the healing will have taken place. Now, you could do this with another human being's hologram. You could also do it with your own hologram. Easy peasy. So why don't you bring up your own hologram? This is the hologram of Jerry. This is the hologram of Jerry. This is the hologram of Jerry. Mother Earth's platinum light. Sirius's electric pink light. I open my heart into myself. The magic starts to happen. This is Star Magic 101, baby. Nice and simple. Practice. I'm going to share some more tools with you over the coming days. Wherever you are on this planet, go out and love your sisters and your brothers fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly and never be the first to let go. And go and get yourself a copy of healing with light frequencies, the transformative power of star magic. The way that I just showed you is in here, and there are loads of other ways to facilitate healing. You can get this in Barnes & Noble, on Amazon, in loads of bookshops, okay? You can get it on the Star Magic website. So go and get yourself a copy and explore your own heart where all the magic lies. Go out and be all that you can be. Go out and shine and be the inspiration, be the beacon that your sisters and your brothers are waiting for. You got so much magic in you, beautiful soul. You got so much power. So much love. So go and express it and explode like dynamite in a positive way. And let those light codes permeate the souls of your sisters and brothers all over this magical planet. And I will see you again real soon. Remember to check out our website too, starmagichealing.com. We run lots of trainings all over the world and online. 5, 7, 10-day trainings. Go and check it out. And also, we got some of the best ascension tools on the planet. Meditations, light language activations, cosmic yoga routines, nutrition, all sorts. Get to our website, download the free meditation, check out the book. I'll see you again real soon. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul.
You could make out there was a dent on this side of my face. And Jerry worked with me for maybe 2 minutes or, I don't know, 5. And I think after 15 minutes, someone said your face has changed. So I just touched the side of my face and I cannot feel the crack. I'm amazed. Wow. How is this even possible? I'm so grateful. Thank you so much.